Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's recording now.
Alright, give me a second here. I need to find something to play in the background.
Okay, but the audience is not going to be able to
I know,
see
but
it.
I need to watch something. I don't want to have nothing. So, because, like, what are we going to do? We're just going to... I don't want to just watch the thing.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
You're right, yeah. That's why I want to play something in the background.
Okay.
I want to play this Minecraft video from one of my favorite streamers, Choco Taco.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Are we recording already?
Yeah, it's already been recorded.
Oh, we've been recording already?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to a special live edition of For the Lulz.
With DJLaoD.
Yep, and JY.
Or LaoD.
And, so why are you in town, Jay? Well, actually, we should introduce our guest first. So this week we have, one of my oldest friends, Pablo...
The Mex.
Yeah, can we say that?
It's Pablo the Mex.
Is that okay to say?
His name is Pablo the Mex.
Is that?
He's Mexican, so he can name himself that.
Alright, so that's okay to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't sure one time. We were talking about
Yeah.
gamer tags and names.
Yeah, we didn't want people to get offended because, you know, like sometimes people get offended.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it started out as a joke.
But you are a Mexican though, so I don't see
Well,
what
that's-
the punchline
That's a
was.
joke because I'm really.
Okay.
It actually is Mexican.
But I am. So.
Yeah.
I always tell people that story about that time. I know Pablo from high school, and so we had this assembly once. Do you remember this? The segregation,
Oh, yeah.
the segregation simulation assembly,
Mm-hmm.
and you had graduated already. So Garfield had this.
I had a segregation assembly too.
Okay. Right, and
We did it
they
every
made
year.
they made all the African American kids sit on one side.
Yeah.
And all the white kids sit on, they made all the minorities sit on one side, and
Yeah.
all the white students sit on one side. I don't know how would that be okay nowadays?
No, it probably
Probably
wouldn't.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Pablo went to go sit on the minority side,
Yeah.
and then they told him no, that he wasn't allowed to sit there because they thought he was white.
That's true. I was pretty angry that day. Fuck this.
Like, fuck this school.
Yeah, I was pretty. I felt weird. That whole day.
What teacher said that?
It was. It
Which
was
one?
one of the security guards or what? You know. they
Well,
had-
Mr. Dixon? No, he's
No,
cool.
It wasn't him. It was,
No, he was cool.
But it was like whatever admin staff was dictating that whole thing. Yeah, I was.
Your skin color is not correct for this
Yeah,
section.
yeah, that was just weird.
Wow.
I don't think they do that assembly anymore.
No, because, okay, when we did it my year, it was also pretty bad because, like, you know, at the end, so it's segregated, but at the end they're like, okay, now everybody, let's join together, right? And you're supposed to, like, come off the bleachers and join sides. Like, some people go to the other, but, like, what happened was, they're like, okay, you can desegregate, but then everyone just kind of sat there for, like, a full 10 seconds before they moved. So it was pretty bad. Like, yeah, I don't think it would fly in today's, today's
do that
climate.
nowadays.
Yeah. But I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, I think we kind of derailed on it.
Oh, right.
But that was a golden story.
So Paulo,
That was good. That was good.
just for the viewers, like how did you meet us? What's your? I mean, we obviously have perspectives on how we met you,
Right.
but from your perspective, how did you?
Like what's
How
this
did you
hour?
meet us? Like,
Yeah.
what was your first interaction with us like? I'm actually curious about this because I don't think I've ever asked you.
So with Dave, I really started hanging out with you in that one science classroom where they had X-Men vs. Street Fighter on
Oh,
the computers.
James and I put him on those computers.
Yeah.
What
What was that instructor's name?
that was biology.
Biology, yeah.
I think that was after you were gone too. We made Jay's super. So normally we're playing a game and we're looking at the computer screen, but today, since we're streaming from my apartment, I put on a Minecraft video in the background, and Jay's just. Do you need me to turn this off?
No, it's fine. So you're telling a story, but like they only had computers in EMT.
No. They had computers in this biology class, and you know James.
Yeah.
So James and I used to play a lot of emulators.
Yeah.
Right? And so one day I just burned a bunch of emulators onto a CD specifically X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, I know. You gave me that CD and I installed it. I still have it on my computer.
And I put it onto all the computers at school.
Yeah.
And at lunchtime, all the kids would go there and play X-Men versus Street Fighter.
How was that allowed?
There weren't a lot of rules back then.
Only during lunchtime.
It was during lunchtime.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Because like at EMT, we would just play during class until like we got caught.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we played it like in this biology classroom, and I guess that's where we met.
Yeah, that's when I first started hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And I remember you would do this thing where you'd stick your hand in your pocket. And
What?
Oh,
you stick your hand in your pocket, and then you suck your fingers out your fly, and you started like fucking like going like this.
Alright, some of this might have to be edited out.
I don't even remember
Yes,
So
you did that, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Wait, hold on.
This guy's insane. this guy might have a what's that thing called? Maria, what's that thing called when students have a learning thing?
What do you mean?
It's like a 582 or something.
You mean a 504 plan?
504
or
plan.
Or an IEP because it's individual
IEP, yeah.
education
Yeah.
plan.
Wait, okay, hold
I
on.
did not have one of those, by the way.
I was too mortified because I'm trying to think how I'm going to edit this.
It's fine.
So-
just
so
leave
wait,
it in.
leave it in.
So wait, you put your hand in your pocket and then what happened to your fly?
Yeah, like he would. I think you had a hole in your pocket, so your fingers, you could slide your fingers out, and then you had your fly open, and you just flick. So you would like rub it on people.
No way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
You don't remember that?
I don't think I can leave this in the video.
You can leave it.
I'm
It
just gonna beep it out.
was just his
It's
hand,
cool.
like, it wasn't.
It's not sexual harassment.
That is sexual. That is. I've taken training in the corporate world. That is absolutely because sexual harassment is defined as if it's unwanted, and you're basically simulating that. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
And then we started talking about Fast and Furious,
Mm-hmm.
and
I remember you used to sell me Dreamcast games.
I would sell drinks.
Yeah, Pablo used to hustle, dude. He used to make mixtapes for people.
Yeah.
That was a thing when you. Yep. He used to. How would that work? People would just be like, "Hey, hit me up with these songs."
Well, so they found out that I did this, and because I had broadband, so that was a big deal.
Wait,
Yeah.
what kind of mixtapes were you making?
Well, so people would give me a list of songs they wanted,
Oh,
and I would
okay.
find them on LimeWire.
LimeWire. Oh,
Yeah.
this is post Napster.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
you were.
Napster and LimeWire, so like I used both.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought. Didn't Morpheus come out after Napster? Because it was like Napster, Morpheus, then LimeWire, right?
I never used Morpheus.
Oh,
I just
okay.
used Napster and
Okay.
LimeWire.
But okay, but you weren't making custom mixes. You were like they were just.
No, they would give me a list.
Yeah, they were giving you a list.
You know, I would
Okay.
download it and then
like,
sell them
okay.
that list.
You weren't like a
Some
DJ.
shit.
Yes, but like, did you offer custom DJ services?
No.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
download stuff on the internet.
Like, what kind of music did people in high school listen to? A lot of Backstreet Boys, I imagine.
It was more R&B.
A lot of Britney Spears.
No, R&B.
Okay. Okay. I would have been getting
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys. That's what I was listening to.
Not the crowd I was
That's pretty
selling
good.
to.
Yeah.
How much were your mixtapes?
$5.
Oh, that's pretty steep, dude.
Well, okay,
That was
but
alright.
what kind of rap music were they listening to?
Like, what was like back then? Like
Genuine, Pony.
there was Genuine on some of those mixes.
Everyone wanted to listen to Pony, dude. Is Genuine Pony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ludacris.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is big back then?
Ja Rule.
Yeah, Ja Rule, 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Wait, 50
Fat
Cent?
Joe. Fat Joe.
50 Cent was out then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was in college by then. Yeah,
Eminem was
yeah.
starting.
Yeah, that
Eminem
makes
was
sense.
pretty big already.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of.
Yeah.
No, he was already a rapper.
Was it all those like
Yeah.
TRL rappers? Total Request
Yeah, that
Live
kind of stuff.
on MTV.
Pretty much like top 40 type stuff.
Does anyone remember TRL
No.
You don't remember?
with Carson Daly?
I remember.
TRL was a show on MTV where you could call in and be like, well, I don't know. I think it was rigged.
Well, you voted
Yeah.
somehow.
Like a phone.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, I realized it was like fake when, well, it was somewhat influenced by the people who worked at MTV because do you remember Tom Green?
Yeah.
So Tom Green had that Bum Bum song.
Yeah.
And he got it voted number 1 TRL because all his viewers like voted for it.
Okay.
And like it was number 1, and on TRL, wait, you have no idea what TRL is?
No.
TRL was basically like this was when MTV still played music videos.
Right. Well, I didn't have cable. I was too poor. But yeah.
Okay.
So I'll take your word.
You know
for
what a
it.
music video is? It's like when when they record and then they play music in the background. Too.
Yeah, I know. Like my favorites, like Linkin Park, Dragon Ball Z music videos.
No.
Yeah,
like,
so I love those.
Okay, sure. Close enough.
Yeah.
So.
if you don't know what I'm talking, I'll edit in post some DBZ Linkin Park music. Hopefully that doesn't cause a copyright strike.
It's an anime music video.
Yeah. Yeah, like they basically take 2 of the best things, Linkin Park and then Dragon Ball Z, and they combine them together.
When do you watch these?
Oh, when I was in college. Like, I didn't have very many friends in the dorm. I was just blasting this. And, because back then it was cool to hate on Linkin Park or whatever. It was like, whatever.
Okay, so
whatever.
Anyway, so
Right,
MTV used to do the show where people would call in and then request like a music video they want to watch that afternoon, right?
Yeah.
And they would play like their top 10 music videos. And you know who Tom Green is?
Yeah.
Tom Green is like...
He was in Road Trip.
Yeah, he's kind of like one of those...
And he was referenced by Eminem in his
He's
song.
one of those prank comedians, right?
Yeah.
And so he made this music video when he was in Seattle one time called the Bum Bum Song. And it's just like a stupid song about him putting his ass on things. And he got his audience, like everyone who watched the show, to vote it on to number 1 on TRL.
Yeah, Eminem talked about him. Your bum is on my lips.
Right.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
MTV was like, oh crap, he actually got people to do this. And so they made him retire his video so it wouldn't be number 1 anymore. Even though people were requesting it. They were like, we can't have this as number 1. It's like inappropriate. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on the TV screen.
Stop watching the video.
Well,
you need to turn it off?
You were the one who put it on.
Okay, it's just Minecraft, dude.
So yeah, no, it was totally rigged, right? But I mean, that's how a reality TV show is. Like, I'm pretty sure all of American Idol's rigged. I was pretty happy when Shin Lim won America's Got Talent. That tells me that show's not rigged.
Okay.
Because Shin Lim is one of the greatest art magicians of all time.
Shin Lim's not good.
So, you know.
He just does the same trick over and over again, and then he just blows smoke.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but there's something to be said for doing something, but doing it very well, right? Versus doing a lot of things, but just doing them okay.
Sure.
You know, because I'm more of a jack of all trades, so I admire people who get really, really good.
Likewise. Yeah. So how? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you met me. Apparently, I sexually harassed you. Apparently, and we played video games together.
We talk about Fast and Furious.
Yep.
I mean, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah. How'd you meet Jay?
This one's gonna make me look bad.
That's why. Well, we'll edit in a photo of Andy. And then people
I can do that.
People will be like,
"Oh,
are you Facebook friends with him?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, so
But blur out his eyes, because we don't have permission to show his photo.
That's true. Like, well,
blur out his eyes and then blur out your eyes, and then put them side by side.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another friend who was also pirating and selling games. He actually taught me a lot of that stuff back then, because I guess it wasn't as easy to Google stuff as it is now.
Yeah.
So I would ask him questions about hardware that he was using to burn stuff. And his name was Andy. He was an Asian guy. And then I had a question, and I thought I saw him walking down these stairs. And I was like, "Hey, Andy." And then like, this guy turns around, and that guy was Jay. Because I thought he looked like Andy.
So, okay, I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, and that was the very first time I met Jay.
So are you sure this happened to me?
That happened, yeah.
I don't. How did you know it was me though?
Because then I met you later at UW.
Okay.
At the hub.
At the hub.
But how do you know that was the same person though? Because apparently all Asians look the same.
No,
so.
you have
because I recognize you.
You have very distinct facial features.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't shave properly.
Yeah, that's true.
But and then I've met
What can I
Jay
say?
later at the hub when I was at UW.
Yeah, the
Playing
hub
more games.
is this place where people play video games, specifically Marvel vs. Capcom.
I mean,
2.
really, it's where people get lunch
Yeah.
and then the nerds
Yeah.
ham, the dungeon area.
Yeah,
It wasn't-
we played Marvel, and I just want to say, because there is a video of me floating out on YouTube where I'm playing MVC2 against a guy named Weeks, and I look very bad in that video. Like, I can barely even link Hyper Viper beams, but I used to be a lot better, and that video was taken, and there weren't good joysticks, so that's...
Sounds like an excuse.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
just,
like when
I'm
you
just
recreate
explaining...
this.
I'm just explaining why it was not, the best representation of my abilities.
Well, Jay was pretty good at that time.
Yeah.
And he could beat me for a while.
But you don't
So
play
Yeah,
that.
for a while,
Yeah.
Now Pablo's better than me. It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But like my claim to fame is I've beaten people who have beat Justin Wong. So it's like I've beaten Justin
It's
Wong.
like you beat
before.
Justin Wong.
Yeah.
Put a picture of Justin Wong now. And put a picture of him next to you with your eyes blurred out and then see it.
Oh, speaking of Justin Wong, like the saddest thing happened to me because like he was my hero, right? And then at Evolution, which is the annual fighting game tournament, I saw Justin Wong, and I just blurted out to him like, "Man, you're 1 pixel or."
You marked out. You marked
Like
out.
it wasn't a 1 pixel comeback. His 1 pixel comeback was when he was Cable, but he had another comeback where I think it was just down to Cyclops and he beat the entire MSP. And I was like, man, and
We'll
he was
link it in
playing,
the-
he was
we'll link it in
playing,
the video.
yeah, he was playing Yipes, and I was like, man, your comeback against Yipes was so sick, man, you're so cool, and he was just like, okay, and then he just walked off.
He still lost to
and,
Daigo.
and then I was devastated.
Daigo owned him, dude. That's what I'll always remember about Justin Wong. He got owned by Daigo.
I don't know why everyone cheered for Daigo, not Justin Wong.
Daigo's the best.
It's. I think it's just the same reason why people hate Tom Brady, because Justin Wong's a winner. Justin Wong's a winner.
He was just a
They're
winner.
always rooting.
Justin
against
Wong is
him.
turtles. That's why I don't like him.
Well, he wins.
Oh, turtling sucks.
Wins.
Play aggressive.
Like
It's not real life.
it is real life. Sometimes you just gotta be really passive.
All right, so
Yeah.
that was a very long introduction, but on
Sorry.
on with no, it's good. That's good. Those are good stories actually.
No, it's fun.
And I don't remember ever doing that. I would argue that maybe that never happened, but
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Knowing me at the time, it might have happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fine. If you're wondering why Jay keeps doing this, because we're using his work laptop and
It's not plugged in.
the screensaver keeps turning on, but it's cool.
Oh yeah, the audio quality is also not.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
sorry
that
about
great.
that. This mic's not actually hooked up to anything. I just wanted it to wear it so it looked professional. I don't know.
All right, so should we go
I
on
wanna
to
jump.
topics?
I wanna
'Cause
jump.
I think yeah, like we already used up a lot.
It's
of
fine.
time.
It's fine.
But
We
I
always-
think we already have like a lot of.
This
comments
episode
on-
might get cut into 2 episodes, just FYI.
Yeah,
so
there
if,
might be a lot
if it
of-
seems like a weird break, maybe at the 1 hour mark, we'll just do another intro. Like, hey everyone, we're back with another recording.
All right, what was your first conversation topic?
Sports and how you hate them.
Yeah,
apparently.
right.
You hate sports for some reason. Why do you hate sports?
Well, no, I just don't like watching football. That's all.
Why do you hate football?
Well, I
Your
just-
reasoning for hating football was because other people like football. Which
No,
is
no.
really like,
What I was saying is a lot of my friends who were super nerds in high school all of a sudden became huge fans of football, and I was like, that's really weird. Like, why are you into football now? You were never into football. But I mean, it was because like fantasy football became a thing, and then it was more like the metagaming around that. But then yeah, now they watch football, which is kind of weird to me.
And why don't you like football? It's like as close to like chess in a very brutal game as you can get, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I never really learned how to play football, so
Okay.
like I never got into it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the appeal of like watching sports, I guess.
Why do you watch sports?
Well, I only watch football, basketball, and then combat sports
Okay.
because those are what I like. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I enjoy the games, and like NFL specifically, the talent they have is super high.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all freaks, so I just enjoy watching them hit each other.
There is something about so.
But the game itself, like there's a lot of strategy and also
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of like physicality behind
Yeah.
it. So that's why I like it.
Football is extremely strategic, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta like just like in chess, right? You have to predict what someone's gonna be doing,
Okay.
and then try to counter them with like some defense. Right?
Yeah.
It's
No, that's cool. Like I just never learned it.
Yeah.
So, but like, would you say like you followed football just because it was popular and all the cool kids were doing it, or like you actually?
I actually
enjoyed it?
really enjoy watching football. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
I think football is very fun to watch because the game. For one, the games are always very close. Usually,
Usually.
a lot of games are very like I would say more games are competitive than not.
And not when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, am I right? Yeah. By the way, I'm a bandwagon fan, so like I was like, yeah, football when the Seahawks won. It's Seattle, so that's throwing that.
Competitive football games are very fun to watch because and in basketball, I feel like a lot of times in basketball, it's not fun to watch until the very end, right? Because you know that teams will score.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Until the very end when there's not much time left. But in football, like one score can make all the difference sometimes, and it's I don't know. It's just for me that's what I like watching. The action is pretty fast, like when it happens, you know. It's a nice sport to watch with people because there's breaks also. You don't have to constantly pay attention. I think that's
Right.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You can go to a bar, hang out with people, and still enjoy the game.
Yeah.
As it's happening.
It's also extremely interactive if you ever go to a football game. Because like good football games, like when the opposing team goes on the field, everyone kind of stands up and starts booing and stuff and makes noise.
Right.
So it's very I don't know. It's interactive and
Oh yeah, well like I like that about baseball games. Like
people don't really do that.
No,
Baseball
they
games
do,
are
like
very chill.
like
It's a different vibe.
No, there's a lot of like fun interaction stuff that goes on. Like you throw a beach ball around. This has nothing to do with the actual game, but I just like doing that. Like throwing the beach ball, doing the wave.
Yeah.
There's like a guess where the ball is, because like you have 3 cups and they move around at the Safeco field. I like that. There's like a race boat game. You have to guess which.
You have to guess
which race boat wins. I like that one.
Yeah.
That one's good. So yeah, I know what you mean about the interaction part. It's like for people who don't like sports as much, you know, they still have other stuff to keep you entertained at the stadium.
Baseball's a little bit different, but yeah, okay. I get you. So you guys both are into MMA, right?
Yeah, I guess.
What? Like I asked you prior to the show what sports you're into, and then you told me you were super into it. I mean, I know this about you.
Yeah, like I watched the UFC, but I'm not like I don't know all the stats.
So why are you into that?
That's a good question. I think the characters are entertaining.
No. Why you do it? So why do you like?
Do is a strong word.
You practice it. You practice.
Yeah, but I'm really bad at it.
Okay, well, why do you do it?
Mostly because I got bullied in middle school and high school, so like the same reason I lift weights is to redirect the rage, and also like it builds.
You lift weights?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Wait, can you see the muscles from this angle? Right,
We need to.
hold on a second.
Do you have a zoom feature?
I don't know. It builds mental resilience.
What's your forearms for?
It builds mental resilience.
Yeah.
Because at least I'm getting beat up all the time, and I'm making slow progress. But like, I know that because like I've always.
When you got bullied, did you actually get beat up though?
A couple times, yeah.
Really?
Like the worst part was in middle school. Like one
Did you
time.
get beat up?
No.
Yeah.
No, he was probably the one doing the bullying. Are you kidding?
No, I tried to not partake. I was like,
okay.
Yeah, it's just too cool for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was chill for the
Yeah.
most part.
Paulo doesn't
Okay.
seem like a chill guy.
Okay. Like one time.
Unless people mess with you.
Right.
Like that one time you fought someone in your backyard at your parents' house.
Yeah,
You fought Marvin.
yeah, I did.
I don't know. We don't need
talk about that.
we don't need to talk about it. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, like I remember
Cut
like,
that out. Cut that part out. Do you want us to cut it out?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
Well, one particularly bad beating I got was like in math class in middle school. Like I stood up to this guy.
You went to. Can we say your middle school? Are we allowed to do that? This is good for that school's anti-bullying campaign. You went to Exide Middle School, everyone?
God damn it. Okay, so anyways, yeah, like this guy kept like punching me, so then I punched him back. And
Wait,
then
how did he punch you?
Yeah, but how did you get to
He,
that?
he was doing like slug bugs, right? Do you know that slug bug?
Inside
game?
the
If you
classroom,
see-
dude? There's
if
no...
you see, that's exact. But they kept saying slug bug before punching me. So like I punched him back, and so we were just punching each other on the shoulder, and then he got pissed off. He's like, after school or after class, I'm gonna drill you. I didn't know what that meant, but I was pretty intimidated.
Sounds like something else.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's in prison. That's something else. But yeah.
but like after class, like he just rushed me and he punched me in the face a bunch of times, knocked my
What?
glasses off.
He punched you in the face?
Yeah.
Did he let you take your glasses off? Were you like?
No, he just rushed
Were
me.
you
and
like
punched
not in
me,
the face?
and,
Not in the face.
And like I think that was my first experience learning that kung fu doesn't work.
But
Like,
hold on, what?
You have to
Wait,
spar.
rewind real quick.
You were already playing Slugbug?
No, people were punching me and yelling slug bug. So I wasn't really playing.
Was it just
Slug Bug.
you? Were
It
you
was
the
just
only
me.
one getting
Yes, it was just me
Oh.
being slug bugged.
Did you do that thing in cartoons where you're like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? You don't know that?
I think that would just result in worse bullies. but my point was like, because you know they always say if you stand up to the bully, they won't mess with you. But like I punched him back and he got pissed off and he beat me up harder after class. So I used the rage. Oh, but he was also like smaller than me too. So I guess that's cool. Like, okay.
We don't know if we're recording right now.
I think it's still recording.
Is that a picture of William Meow?
No, that's me. Yeah, okay, it's still recording.
Okay, so we can let the screen die out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more casual. So we can't like just watch ourselves.
No, that's fine. But yeah, like he was like a much shorter Asian guy than I was, and he was beating me up. So I guess that's also good in a way, because, you know, if my son's
Another
shorter.
Asian dude
Yeah.
beat you up?
Yeah, and he was shorter than me too. Yeah.
Is this really bullying? I don't understand, like, what...
Well, he punched me in the face a bunch of times, and then he
Maybe he was scared of you.
Did you get a black eye?
Maybe you were the bully.
Were you? Did you make fun?
I
Did you make fun of her being short?
don't think that ever happened.
What?
I can't tell if you guys are trolling me or not.
We're just asking. We're just asking. a legitimate question.
Because it wasn't just him, right? It was him and all his other friends. They'd be slug bugging me.
I don't understand the slug bug game. Why
If
would
you
they
see
say
if you
slug
see
bug?
a slug bug,
I know what the game is, but
yeah,
you're sitting
then
in a
you punch
classroom.
the
Dude.
yeah, that's exactly why they were doing it. Like they were just sick, twisted people, and I used my hatred and rage.
That's not even
towards
a
them.
smart way. Like, why don't they just punch you? Why do they have to make an excuse to punch you?
Because they're stupid,
Okay.
and I hate them.
What do
And
they
yeah.
do now? Did you look up their profiles?
I can't find them on Facebook, but like yeah.
So you looked.
Yeah, I do still look for them. 'Cause I would seriously fight them if I saw them again.
That's so petty, dude. That you still.
No, I would fight them.
Okay.
I would 100% fight them. Because I think in Washington you can agree to like.
Yeah, there's a
Combat.
mutual combat rule.
Yeah.
That's how Phoenix Jones gets away with doing what
Nice.
he does.
But I mean, like, given how bad I am at jiu-jitsu, I'd probably still tap them anyways. But
Well, you don't know.
I-
Maybe
I-
he
I'd
hasn't taken
still-
any jujitsu, so.
yeah, like I'm hoping like none of them lift weights, and then it'll just be pretty easy. But
You lift weights?
yeah, like we already went over.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
I forgot already. I was like.
Look, not everyone can have an 8-pack like you. But, yeah, so I like the mental resilience of combat sports. Like you have to be really strong.
And
mentally.
obviously, you do it because you want to get back at these bullies.
No, it's to build mental resilience.
You should get on that MTV show where they
Wow. Bully beatdown.
Bully Beatdown. You should get on Bully Beatdown. Dude. You should give Bully Beatdown the name of this guy, but not tell them your age, and be like, this guy was picking at me at school, and just like try to get on that show as a 35-year-old.
Okay.
Can you do that for us?
No. Absolutely not.
So Pablo, why do you? Pablo and I used to go to the same gym, but for me it was more like I like trying new stuff out. So I was like, I'm gonna try this out for 6 months,
Right.
and it was very fun. But it wasn't something I could commit my time to.
Right.
But you do it. You're like
Yeah, like
you're
Pablo's
deep in it.
an actual cage fighter.
You're like a
like an actual cage
you're like
fighter.
a brown belt.
No.
I think you probably are.
He's basically at a brown belt.
You're
in,
probably-
in the nogi.
I've been doing it a
In the
long
no-
time.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
probably a brown belt. I'm gonna
He's
give you a brown belt.
Yeah, he's probably a
maybe.
brown belt.
I'm gonna go
yeah.
to my closet right now and get a brown belt.
Yeah, because Ben Askren self-promoted himself to black belt, so you know.
Well,
yeah.
that's Ben
Yeah.
Askren.
Yeah.
But why do I do it? I like being able to defend myself. I like being able to have like a weird aggressive outlet.
Yeah.
And it's like a stress relief. It also
Yeah.
keeps me somewhat in shape. Like if I.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can never really commit to going to a gym
Yeah.
and like lifting weights.
Yeah.
For me, it just wasn't that fun. Maybe if I went with people, it might be different.
Lifting weights is I feel guilty when I don't do it for like
Mhm.
more than if I take more than like a 3-day break from lifting weights and I don't do it, I feel really guilty about it.
Okay.
I don't know, and it's probably like not normal. I don't know. That's always been for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what else? I like just training with other people who are just equally as aggressive and
Yeah.
skilled. It's always fun. So that's why I just kept up with it for so long. It's been about 10 years or so. I'm not an MMA guy per se though. I'm more of a grappler. Striking is not my favorite. I can do it, but I don't.
What's your routine like? Breakdown like, in 1 week you do like how many days of what thing?
So right now I'm doing at least twice a week,
Okay.
and I'm just sticking with wrestling.
Okay.
So we're doing like stand-up wrestling, a lot of Greco-Roman, and then some folk style. So we'll do like singles and doubles and trips and that kind of stuff. Because it's actually, I think it's my weaker side of grappling. Like jiu-jitsu wise, like if we start on the ground, I'm pretty comfortable in any position, so that's fine. But
That's what she said.
right.
You're gonna have
Take
to edit
that
that out. Okay.
Yeah, but
I couldn't resist. Sorry.
yeah. So I feel like if I work on my weaknesses, might balance out my game. But I stick more to the grappling. I feel like I can do that longer than striking. Striking is
You hit in the head sometimes.
you hit in the head and the face. It's kind of annoying. Like and it does affect you. I think
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
weird way. I'm just
Wait.
CTE.
Wait. What do you mean affect? Like,
Well, aside from the CTE or what?
no.
Yeah,
I
like,
think
well,
it's CTE.
okay,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
no,
no, what are
gotta-
you talking about? I thought like with spar, you're supposed to go light. Like you're not. Like the Thais, apparently they spar light.
Yeah, it just depends on like who's there, what group you're training with. Like it just depends. But still, I mean, say if a striking class is an hour long, and you do like 30 minutes of even if it's light sparring, you're still getting hit in the head. Like it's just you can't really avoid it.
So what about like cause like do you take damage from being choked out? Cause like I
would think so, but I don't know the science behind it.
Yeah, like I'm a little worried about that. I'm pretty stubborn about tapping sometimes.
We have a story about that. Well, not us, but our friend Aaron. So, our friend Aaron, he does Brazilian Jiu. He used to, and he got to like a brown belt.
Wow.
And he was rolling, and he got into, I think it was a guillotine.
Okay.
Guillotine choke, right? Was it guillotine? What do you think?
I thought it was a rear naked.
Maybe.
Okay.
Something where
Yeah,
his
it was
throat
a-
was caught somewhere.
It was a throat attack.
And the guy crushed his vocal cord. So, like, the way your vocal cord works is there's like two sides to it, and it kind of flaps like this, right, when you talk.
Okay.
When that choke happened, basically one side got crushed and damaged, so only one side of his vocal cord works. So now permanently, he talks with this really raspy voice, like you can imagine. So when you lose your voice, for example, right, from either being sick or yelling too much, that's what his voice sounds like permanently now.
Wow.
And he's gone through a bunch of surgeries to try to fix it, but there's no doctors that have been able to fix it so far. So
Wait, so did he sue this guy?
I mean, I think that's kind of the agreement, right? When you go onto the mats, you're like,
Any gym you go to, you sign a waiver.
yeah, you're like,
Yeah, but like that sounds a little suspicious, right? Like that could have been some new person who was like going too aggressive on purpose.
I mean, that's
like,
that's part of the gym, man.
I trust.
That's
basically trust all my training partners. They're not gonna.
I think for the most part, it's a non-issue. Like,
Yeah.
But freak accidents happen.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this guy must have had a monster guillotine to where it was just pressure on the throat versus like getting the carotid artery.
He did hear it crack. He heard it crack.
Yeah, like I was just all.
Because I mean, even with like grappling, like you can go 100%, but most of the time you're not going like 100%, maybe like 90%, because you don't want to injure your training partners.
Yeah.
Right. Like so
Well,
you don't crank the heel hooks immediately because now
right.
you're training.
Well, there was a fuck up. There was a fuck up somewhere.
Yeah.
But it happened, right? That's all.
Yeah.
And that happens. It's.
Wow.
I mean, he's been doing it for a very long time, right? Because he's a brown belt.
Yeah. Does he still do it?
He quit.
Wow.
That's what made him kind of stop.
Wow.
I mean, he's put in like thousands, like from just his own pocket, not including insurance, to try to fix his throat. But it hasn't worked out.
But
So
did the guy at least apologize?
probably, but I mean, what good is that to you?
that guy should be on the hook for all that money.
I don't think so, dude.
I mean,
It happens. Like when you got your cauliflower ear,
Yeah, that's fine.
did you sue that guy?
It was like multiple people, I think.
Okay, did you sue them or did
No,
you?
because I can still talk. The only
But your ear is fucked up forever.
negative impact of it is that I can't really conveniently put headphones in it to listen to music.
That's an inconvenience too. Why don't you?
That's nowhere near as bad as
Not being able to talk. I agree.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like you. Okay, so maybe our friend Aaron gets a couple thousands of dollars in compensation. You should probably get like $500 for not being able to fit an earbud into your ear, right? But you don't,
No, that's
right? So it's
agree to disagree. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. Pablo's gym that he goes to is like really. Let's like probably.
should we give it a plug in case? We should give it a plug in case he wants to become a sponsor. Should we do that? You should plug your gym also in case they want to sponsor the cast. Go ahead, you guys can each plug your gyms.
I go to Ivan Salaberry MMA.
It's a good gym. I used to go there as well.
I was just gonna say like their wrestling class is the most
Very good.
brutal workout that
Yeah.
because I've gone to a couple of places and
Yeah, we got a pretty
it's
good rep.
it's rough. Yeah.
That's a lot of monsters in there.
Yeah.
So,
Ivan used to be in the UFC for a little bit.
yeah, he was in UFC. He fought in Japan,
Yeah.
all over the place. So he knows what he's doing. So
And
Yeah,
is the
he's
striking coach still the same guy? The first UFC champion?
we did have Maurice Smith,
Yeah, Maurice Smith,
as our kickboxing instructor. He's there once in a while nowadays. I think he's more semi-retired in terms of that stuff. But everyone there is pretty legit, so you don't have to worry about McDojo stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no McDojo stuff there.
Yeah, it's a good place to train.
It's
Yeah.
clean. No risk of ringworm, although you should still
You
shower
always got to shower though.
afterwards,
Yeah.
immediately.
Yep.
You want to plug?
It's a good spot.
Yeah. You want to plug your gym in case they want to sponsor the podcast? Go ahead.
Okay. I live in New Jersey, so like a block away, I train at Velez Jiu-Jitsu.
Yep.
It used to be called Diesel. It was a cool name. It's just a jiu-jitsu school for now. But sometimes like people teach striking classes. But
Who's the head owner or?
oh, it's a black belt named Javier, and so we have two black belts now, but it's like a small community school. We have a lot of competitors though that usually win first place in the various grappling competitions. Like I've really liked it. They're good guys. And I trust them not to crush my voice box.
So
Yeah.
please sponsor us.
Yeah.
What weightlifting gym do you go? 24-hour fitness.
Yep.
24-hour fitness. Please sponsor our
24-hour
videos.
fitness, please sponsor us.
you-
It's a great facility.
With 24-hour fitness, you too can have a body like Jay. Flex.
So
I thought you were gonna like flex your bicep.
Like-
He sticks his chest out. Like,
yeah, that's all I need.
That's all
I
he
need.
does.
That's
He
all-
always
that's-
does bench press.
that's-
He only does bench press.
I want to say like one of the
Can you
cool-
flex your pecs like this?
Oh, individually, I don't think so. That I have
try it.
to do both.
Try it.
Can't do it.
You just breathing heavily. I think.
You can't do them individually.
Can't do them individually. Like how much do you have to bench press to do that?
I don't know.
I think it's just good
Yeah.
muscle control.
You just get.
That's-
Oh, that's good. That's
Just
good.
like-
All right. Okay.
You don't have to bench press any amount.
Okay. New goal. I'll work on it. I was gonna like what I like about 24-hour fitness is, and this is genuine. Like I was just in Yellowstone with my in-laws, and I stopped by in Salt Lake City, and I just looked for 24-hour fitness, and there was one nearby, so I was able to work out there, and like pretty much anywhere I can go, I can still go to the gym.
That's
So
cool.
if you're listening, please sponsor us. Thanks.
How close is the one by your home?
There's one 5 minutes away, so it was great. Like I moved from Seattle to New Jersey. didn't have to bother looking for a new gym because there was like a 24-hour fitness basically 10 minutes away.
24-hour fitness, convenient, and it gets you rich.
Yeah.
Please sponsor our videos.
I think their slogan is like "Start your life today" or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I go to Seattle Bouldering Project. Please sponsor our videos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's pretty cool.
It's a good gym. It's they got some climbing. They got a nice sauna. They have yoga classes, all included in membership. Best bouldering gym in probably Western Washington, I would say. Probably all of Washington. And a nice, well-equipped weight room that has just enough that you can do what you need. So they don't have a squat. They don't have a leg press machine, but that's cool.
But that's okay.
Is it?
Like all you need is squat rack. and
I
bench
hate
press.
people who get on the squat rack, dude.
Why?
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna move us along on the topics. I just looked at. I wasn't checking text. I was looking at topics.
I don't think we're gonna get to all of them.
We'll just get to a couple.
Yeah.
I was at Target yesterday, and
Okay.
we've talked about toys before, and you mentioned you never wanted any toys when you were a kid. But
Right.
Pablo's here, so I figured we'd talk about it.
Okay.
And the reason I bring it up is because like I was walking through, and do you guys know who Ninja is?
Yeah.
The Twitch stream. Well, he
Yeah,
doesn't work.
yeah.
He's on Mixer now,
Right.
the
right.
Microsoft streaming service.
Right.
But you know who he is.
Yeah.
You know who Ninja is.
Yeah, he's a streamer guy, right?
Yeah.
Like
and,
super popular.
right. And he has his own toy line now. Right?
Yeah.
You can buy like a ninja wig with bandana, or like a ninja like mystery toy like mystery box thing. If you guys know what those are, it's like a blind box is what they call them, I think. So you get a box and there can be different toys inside, and you open it up and you never know which one it is, which forces you to buy more if you want to collect
Right,
the
if
whole
you
set.
want a certain one.
Right. Anyways, Ninja has his own toy line, right? And that's super weird to me. And I was talking to our friend Alex about this. I think toys nowadays are terrible because the way they make toys I think what people do nowadays are they're like, this person or this thing is popular, let's make toys off of it, right? And so like people were like, hey, Ninja's a really popular streamer, let's make toys from this. And so the toys inevitably kind of suck.
Wait. So the toy is of a person.
Well, it's of like, Ninja has all this random, I'm just gonna say I don't really like Ninja. Like I don't think his product is very good in terms of.
But our product's better, obviously.
Well,
Yeah,
sure.
That goes without saying.
But
Okay, yes.
He's like annoying. Okay, I get the appeal for little kids. No disrespect to Ninja, Tyler Blevins, but
no, we want to disrespect him. That'll generate controversy.
maybe
Get more eyeballs.
maybe, dude.
But what are the toys of? Because he's a person.
But he has like little memes.
So they're toys of memes.
Yeah, like he'll
Yeah.
throw up stuff onto the screen,
Okay.
and when he's streaming, right, like little like emojis or whatever.
Okay.
And they make
And they're
toy
making
versions
toys
of
of.
those emojis.
Are you joking? Are you
So like stream chat emojis?
Yes.
are you joking?
Oh.
So that's what they have, right? Those are the toys they have. And they have other crap toys, right? Like
That's disgusting, dude. Like you don't need to say more. Like I'm already enraged.
okay. Well, so like nowadays, so that's the problem, right? With toys nowadays, they find something that's popular and then they're like, hey, let's make a toy based on this popular
So
thing.
they're making. Yeah, they even made an emoji movie. Now that I think
Right.
about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, toys were different because they went the opposite route. Because they would make toys, and then they would make a TV show kind of about that toy to try to sell it.
Oh.
And I think that's why toys back then were better, because it was a toys first approach versus now, which is like a
Garbage approach.
a popularity thing. Let's get the popularity going first, and then we'll sell toys based on that thing, right? And the reason I know this is because there's a bunch of Netflix documentaries about it. Like He-Man was made by Mattel because they were like, how do we make something to target kids, right?
Right.
And that's why He-Man has so many characters and there's so many accessories. Like there's Castle Grayskull. There's like the Lion guy. Another good example is like G.I. Joe. The reason there's so many G.I. Joes is because they're like, let's make a bunch of different characters so we can make a bunch of different action figures. I think those toys were really good, right?
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I
you
had a ton
legitimately
of those,
wanted those toys.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a kid going up to their parents and saying, I want...
An emoji.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah. It's like super weird.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just enraging, really. Yeah.
But what are kids watching nowadays, right? Like they're not really turning on the TV
Right.
and
Yeah.
watching
It's different
Saturday
now.
morning
Yeah, it is
cartoons.
different now.
It's-
Yeah.
They're on their fucking phones.
Right.
tablet.
Yeah. It is different. Yeah. So
So-
it's... Yeah, we were... I mean, yeah. Have you got... I sent you the video when we're... But there's this video of Vin Diesel where he's like... he's showing off the street... Did you ever watch a cartoon Street Sharks? It's another example of where they were like trying to make toys to market towards kids.
Okay.
And so they made a TV show about it. It's in the same vein as these Ninja Turtles, like the Ninja Turtles, right? It's these teenagers who like get turned into animals, and they get turned into sharks.
Actually, that does sound pretty familiar.
So there's
Yeah.
YouTube this later or put a link
Yeah.
up. There's a video of Vin Diesel wearing just a leather vest, and he's like showing kids how to play with these toys. It's hilarious. I mean, this is 90s Vin Diesel, so he has hair. It's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sorry. Sorry I dominated that conversation.
No, that was... I'm still enraged. I'm still processing.
Do you guys like the toy? Have you gone to the toy store recently? Or
No, I don't.
There's no toy stores anymore, first of all.
Yeah,
That's another problem.
it's
They don't
depressing.
have toy stores. They don't have physical toys. Toys R Us closed. KB Toys closed. Kids are very focused on electronics, and so...
Yeah, the toy section's lame. Like, yeah, I remember love to go to the toy section, or at least look at Legos. Like, even as a grown-up. But
Legos
now-
are still okay.
No, the Legos now are pretty lame, too, because it looks like most of the stuff's pre-built. Like, back then, the Legos... Like, you could build pretty complex stuff, but you had to do it from scratch. But now it looks like most
Well, they
of
have kits now.
the parts are, pre-built.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like you're changing the channel.
I lost internet connection or something.
Okay.
Anyways, that's fine.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to... I'm just gonna use my imagination.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna stare at that painting.
All right. So,
Alright.
we had, so I had these two guys over for dinner before we started streaming, and we had Beyond Burgers, a vegan meat substitute with 20 grams of protein per serving, and Jay was really reluctant at first, right? And you've never had a Beyond Burger.
Around.
Okay, so I want to hear your guys' thoughts on. I'm gonna reset my modem really quick, and so you guys talk. But what was your impressions of the Beyond Burger? I'll be right back.
I was actually pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I don't know if I would go out of my way to get one.
Yeah, you're gonna pay $3 extra.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I would either. But my whole thing is, why is it popular now? There's always been like plant-based meat substitutes. Like there's a restaurant called Veggie Grill that serves nothing but like fake chicken and fake meat. It's been in
Right.
Seattle for a long time.
Yeah.
So why is this Beyond Burger suddenly popular now?
Maybe it's close. Maybe the taste of it's closer to, because before they didn't really taste that appetite. Like it wasn't satisfying. I think.
But I heard that the Impossible Burger at Burger King only tastes that way because they're cooking it in the Whopper juice. Which, if that's true, a lot of vegetarians are going to be angry.
No, people know that. People
do
know
they?
that. People know that the Beyond Burger or the
Do they? Because
Burger-
I just learned that because if I were a vegetarian, like, and some of them are vegetarians for religious reasons.
you can
right?
request it. You can request it to be cooked not in the beef fat.
Okay, but you'd have to know to ask. So
Yes.
Yeah,
They probably have the asterisks in the disclaimer.
yeah. I mean, because that's kind of cheating. Because then it's still meat if you're cooking it in Whopper juices.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was actually surprisingly good. Like.
So my take on it, right? I was listening to your guys' responses. it's a beef substitute and not like a veggie patty, right? And it's not actually healthier for you. In fact, it's probably worse for you because it's very high in saturated fats. Because in order to get like the juiciness, you can see it when you look at the Beyond patty when it's raw. It has little flecks of coconut oil in it, right? Coconut oil is it's a fully saturated fat, right? When you look at the molecule, that is, it has no double bonds, and so there's a lot of London dispersion.
What's that?
It's an attractive force that holds nonpolar molecules together, and it's an explanation as to why coconut oil. Have you ever seen coconut oil like at room temperature? It's like waxy. It's like solid, right? And that's bad, right? You don't want oils to be. You don't want to eat solid fats in general. Like all the solid fats that are usually like saturated fats, right? Like lard.
But it's so good.
Right? I mean,
lard.
Lard's
good.
Lard, butter, margarine.
Delicious.
Yeah, butter's awesome. What are you talking about?
Like Crisco,
So
right?
Yeah.
All these things.
It's not good for you.
Yeah, exactly. They're all solids at room temperature, right? And you don't want to eat those fats. You want to eat fats that are high in what we call unsaturation or unsaturated, polyunsaturated fats, like, I don't know, olive oil, avocado oil. So those are liquids at room temperature, and in theory, those are better for your heart. Anyways, I got off track talking about
No. I think like every video you should teach some chemistry. I think it's good.
This is the chemistry.
Well,
I think it's good.
That
Like,
was
there should be chemistry. Like I like that.
The
That was
chemistry
good.
minute.
Right. So you're saying because like
So yeah,
being vegetarian.
well, Beyond Burgers are bad for you because of that.
Right. So like people, I think they might just be falling for hype. I don't know why it's so popular now, but
Well, I have an answer to that.
people might mistakenly think that just because you're a vegetarian that you're living a healthier life.
It's not.
It's not necessarily true.
Yeah, Beyond Burgers definitely are not.
Yeah.
They might be a little bit healthier, but not. They're
I
not
don't
super
know.
healthy.
I don't know.
If you really want to be healthy, just eat some brown rice and some beans, and you'll get protein and fiber.
Well, fruits and vegetables too.
And
Like
I don't eat fruits because they're really high in sugar.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Okay. Yeah.
So-
that's fine. But they have a lot of antioxidants and other
They
good
do.
stuff.
They do.
Though, you know.
They do.
Like,
But a lot of people. Well, my reason for not eating a lot of meat, I don't eat a lot of red meat anymore. And I stopped about 5 years ago. I stopped one because red meat's kind of expensive.
right.
Beyond Burgers really aren't that cheap. They're actually they're more expensive than red meat.
Okay.
But the other reason was sustainability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meat is very not sustainable. You need a lot. You can go through. I mean, you can go through and calculate how much energy you get out of like some meat, right? But then you also have to put in a huge amount of energy into it. In addition, when you grow meat, there's like a ton of waste, right? You don't eat like the hooves, which need energy to grow on the cow. There's bones, right, that you don't really necessarily use. So there's a lot of parts of a cow that you don't eat, but you still have to put energy into growing those parts.
Yeah. It takes a large amount of pasture to support
Pasture, water,
one cow.
right?
But
Cows burp a lot, and that produces a lot of methane, which is.
I thought it was the farting that produces.
No, it's actually
yeah.
the burping. Yeah.
Oh, it's the burp. Okay,
It's the
yeah.
burping. Majority of it's from the burping.
Like it's really bad because not only are they cutting down rainforests to support the cows, then the cows are also burping. But actually, maybe I'll comment on it next time because I was talking to one of my friends and he was saying that growing cattle can be sustainable, but it's a matter of how they do, how they're raising the cattle and.
Yeah.
I don't want to misspeak, but like it's great. There's certain grazing practices that take more work, and if it was done that way, it would be a lot more sustainable.
Oh yeah. There's sustainable ways to grow, but unfortunately those are not super viable for the size of the population.
Right. Yeah, meat doesn't scale, but I'll go look more up about like sustainable grazing stuff because I want to speak intelligently on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of making fake news statements.
Well, I think and meat. I feel like we could definitely, as a country, I think America consumes a lot of meat, right? I think we could definitely do with eating less meat.
Chicken and salmon are fine, you know.
Chicken, I mean, the smaller the animal, the
smaller
the easier
the better.
it is.
Yeah.
And the less footprint they leave, but
Yeah, like cows require a lot.
yeah,
It's not.
but
it's still all subsidized to a certain degree, right?
a lot of stuff is yeah.
Yeah, so no one's gonna pay $50 for a burger, right? So
that's all they have to do is cut the subsidies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
And then the rainforest stop getting cut down. Like it's fine. I think it's the right trade off.
Yeah.
Like I love Burger King Whoppers. Please sponsor us.
There is something wrong about the cost, right? The cost is what also like if we cut the subsidies, increase the cost, and make it like would you? I mean,
then it's just a luxury good.
A lot of people will be super against this though. You know, it's hard to take it away once people have had it.
Well, the problem that's because people are all about like the short-term gain versus the long-term cost. I don't think most people realize how messed up the planet is and how it's going to be.
Like if let's put it this way, right? Would you let's say all of a sudden though beef started costing, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what it would actually raise to, but I assume that it's probably at least going to raise like 50% at least.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say the price of beef doubles, right? And so now when you go to like try to get a burger, instead of costing $5, now when you go buy a burger, it now costs $10. Are you okay with that? If it's grown in a more sustainable way, right? Would you be okay with not eating a burger as often? I don't know how. I don't eat burgers very often. You eat burgers like every other day.
No, every Monday Burger King Whopper, plus a side of chicken fries. So good.
Why Monday?
Because like Monday's like my least favorite day of the week, so I just need.
You need that.
I need that.
You need that pick me up. Get you going.
Okay, you think I'm joking, but I'm
No,
actually not.
I know you're not joking.
100%
I know
not
you.
joking.
I think Pablo and I know you well enough that we both know that you're not joking about that.
Like, yeah, I eat Burger King Whopper plus side of chicken fries, and then I eat like my instant noodles, and that just gets me through the Monday. I'm like, okay, I can do this.
You feel okay?
I feel great.
You don't have to like take a massive dump afterwards.
I usually do that after taco time, but I don't want to lose our taco time sponsorship. So let's not talk about that.
Taco time, please sponsor. I guess Burger King as well.
Yeah.
Mondays, the perfect day for chicken fries and Whoppers.
That's right.
BK, please sponsor us.
Have it your way.
Have it your. Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah. Well, it used to be. I don't know.
It was.
But I was gonna say, like, you know, in New York, like, and this is why I like Burger King, because they're not pretentious. But in New York, right, like they'll sell burgers for like 20 plus bucks, and like gross. No. So I guess if it did raise that price, then it would just be like eating a New York burger or something, or like a gourmet burger.
Yeah.
As they like to call it, which I don't see why.
But a lot of people can't afford it, and they're not okay with that. You know. So some people just aren't okay with that.
But people are already buying gourmet burgers today instead of eating Burger King Whoppers.
I mean,
so
not everyone.
It would just
not
basically
everyone.
be
Not
the
everyone.
same thing. It would be the same result.
There's a portion of the population that cannot afford that, and so.
Well, there's people out there who maybe order off the dollar menu because that's how they can feed their family.
Right. Yeah.
So if you raise the price of beef to what it actually costs, then what happens to those people, right? Like,
aren't there like chicken sandwiches on the? I feel like there should be
but
chicken nuggets on the dollar menu. So.
But chicken. I mean, I'm talking about the price of all meat. Chicken has also grown very inhumanely, and like, it doesn't leave like. It leaves a smaller footprint, but it's not a negligible footprint either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to do more reading on because like it's not causing the rainforest to get destroyed.
No,
and
but
releasing tons of methane, right?
No, but chicken farming is like not great either. You know.
Interesting.
There's various issues with it.
the thing is, like, if you look at just buying vegetables,
Yeah.
how much you actually spend,
Yeah.
it's insane. Like,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So like, the cost benefit, like, well,
But I mean, so you grew up in Mexico for a while, like when you were a kid,
yeah, a little bit.
and you spent. How is the meat intake there compared to like here?
Oh, it's way less.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a treat. Like,
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah. Like you.
Nowadays, I don't know, just
Yeah.
because I think they have the same thing going on with the U.S. where maybe a McDonald's is around the corner and it is actually cheaper to feed your family there. So it is cheap. So it's the same type of thing, at least that you see nowadays, where people in poverty they're just unhealthy because of what's available to them to eat. So but back then, it was different. Like the meat was just grown on a farm somewhere. It wasn't like a massive thing like the way it is in the U.S. nowadays. But
I don't know for sure about this, but I think in the U.S. right, if you look at like obesity versus like socioeconomic class, right, is there just like a higher like because of subsidies and like affordability of like unhealthy foods, is there just a higher rate of obesity in lower socioeconomic classes?
Yep.
I mean, you can go to the grocery store and you can buy Seattle has a sugar tax, and it's that's another thing, right? That's a Seattle thing. But you can buy a 2 liter of soda. It used to be able to buy a 2 liter soda for like $1.
Yeah, easy.
You probably can still do it.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy milk, it's like $5 for a gallon.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not. Is it? Okay.
I don't know. I don't buy. I don't drink.
I don't,
dairy. I only drink plant protein.
But like
plant-based milks.
I just
like
remember
almond milk.
Like, cause I used to buy milk at 7-Eleven and it was pretty cheap there. Like that was like a life hack I learned.
That is a very weird place to buy milk.
But it's really cheap there.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was bad. I think it was fine.
Yeah.
But I stopped drinking milk. So.
Yeah. Does it give you diarrhea?
No, I just stopped drinking it. Yeah, I just mix the water directly into the protein shakes when I do take the protein shakes.
You drink protein shakes?
Sometimes.
It shows.
Yeah, only sometimes. Like, I'm not trying to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. Like I'll be happy if I look like Jason Statham. Gotta set goals.
Jason Statham's rich.
Yeah. Not trying to be a bodybuilder. Like Rich, what's his face?
Rich Piana.
Rich Piana.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Rich
Yeah.
Piana. We'll put a link to Rich Piana's. Is it still up? It's still available.
I'm sure it's up. Just no one's uploading videos.
Sexy. Feels bad.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Okay, so we were talking about Impossible Burger and then went into sustainability environment.
Yeah.
I like
that's why I think that's why people. It's not a health thing anymore, right? It's a sustainability thing and practice. Like, if we move towards that, I think the world would be a better place.
I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know their manufacturing practices. There's a lot of unknowns that I still have about Beyond Burgers.
Well, I want to look more about like the sustainable grazing because I feel. But we'll talk about it next video because like it's actually like the environment's like pretty important topic to me.
I'm 100% about it's not a health thing. I know that I can eat lean meats, right? Lean cuts of meat and not have any kind of negative health effects.
Yeah.
For me, it's almost 100% just sustainability.
Yeah.
So I try to stick with like
that's good.
Sustainably sourced fish, and it just so happens that those are like healthier sources.
Yeah. 100% agree. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk about the environment next time, and then you can teach more chemistry too. Because I have a bunch of chemistry questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you eat on a daily basis? Like, what's your?
Wait, that wasn't one of the topics, was it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, we talked about what I eat.
I'm not a breakfast person. I might get like a black coffee.
Oh, weird.
And then I eat a lot of nuts for snacking.
Like almond nuts?
Almonds.
I don't think it's okay to say no homo after things. We have to cut that out.
Wait, we do?
I don't know. Seems not.
Is it?
Wait, well, how come Dipset can say it? I don't understand.
Well,
I don't get it.
Do you even know what Dipset is? They don't know.
Yeah, Killer Cam.
I don't know.
No one knows
Wait, what do you mean
Dipset?
What do you mean no one listens to Dipset? Like everyone knows who Killer Cam is. Like,
I think you'd be surprised.
Oh, because like West Coast versus East Coast. So more East Coast people know.
No, they're just not.
You're kidding. Because like how
When's
is
the
it?
last time Dipset made an album?
Doesn't matter. Their music is timeless. They got a lot of good hits.
This is how I like the discussions go, where we talk about something and then you
Yeah.
guys go off on something.
Well, because like, okay, you know
this
what?
is what makes good content. I
Do
think.
you know what enrages me is that no one knows who Dipset is, but there's a dumb kid with 69 tattooed on his face. And
Takashi's 6'9".
Yeah.
he has 69
Go to
tattooed
jail.
on his face.
Go
Good.
to jail.
Good.
He was selling
Good.
guns or something.
They did some kind of racketeering.
The real reason is because he had 69 tattooed on his face, and that's not the message you want to be sending to kids. Are they gonna like have toys with face tattoos?
Man,
like come on.
I do not keep up with music enough. Who's that other rapper that died recently? Not the guy who got shot in Compton.
Wait.
There was a guy who died before him.
Are you talking about Nipsey?
No, I'm not talking about Nipsey Hussle. He-
X10.
Yeah,
Sion.
yeah.
Oh yeah, XX10. Yeah, what is
Yeah.
I like didn't even know who that was.
He's pretty popular.
Yeah, I guess. Like,
I tried to listen to 69's music. It was pretty bad. I can only assume Tentacle's music was pretty
He was
bad.
more
too.
like a emo type rapper. It was
What does that even mean?
just talking about your feelings and stuff.
Oh, I'm down with that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I believe,
It's like,
breakups.
I believe
Oh.
it's good to be sensitive. Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, he was alright. Some catchy stuff. But
But why was his name XXX Tentacle then?
I don't.
no, it was
wasn't
Tentacion.
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 That sounds like tentacle.
Okay.
Well,
Because you said XXX, so
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
followed with
I don't
something
know
that's
why
different.
he chose that.
okay.
And why he got it tattooed on his face.
Right.
All right.
Wait, he had a tattoo on his face too?
He had face tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the thing now. You just
look. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It just kind of looks ridiculous if you have 69 tattooed on
well,
yourself.
you make a choice, right? Like that's
Yeah. Once you do it, you're like, you're just done.
Yeah, like-
you're just committed to that.
I remember when he did get killed. People were like, "Oh, Triple X died, right?" That's what they called him.
Uh-huh.
These are my students and stuff, and I was like, right? And I was like, wait, you mean Vin Diesel? Right? So there's a Vin Diesel movie about Triple X. Yeah, man, I'm like so out of it with music.
You're not missing much. It's fine.
I listen to too many podcasts nowadays. I don't.
Right.
And
No,
like, books on
you're,
tape.
you're not missing out on much, man. It's fine.
I don't know.
Only Mike Tyson can really pull off his face tattoo. Like, no one's gonna make fun of Mike Tyson for his face tattoo. Yeah. And like the other problem with the face tattoo is like if you are about that gangster lifestyle, because I was talking to other people about this, like he just snitched on everybody, right? So he's a dead man walking. So let's say he goes into witness protection. Unless they're removing all his stupid tattoos and cutting off his hair, like how is he gonna be in witness protection? Like, it's just not gonna work.
That's what they're gonna
Are
do.
they gonna change the 9 into an 8? What was he thinking? Like that's why you don't want to get face tattoos.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna have you finish that discussion about food also. So
Oh,
I'm always curious about what people eat. Sorry to like.
Wait, were we talking about food? Oh.
yeah. What I eat?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I don't know how we got
I'm sorry for.
Well, we're gonna have to
derailing,
rewind and play back.
like,
Okay. So
I-
you wake
wow,
up, black
okay.
coffee.
Black coffee.
Yeah.
Usually get those Costco nuts.
Okay.
'Cause they're
Almonds only or?
Almonds. There's the one that has like a variety.
Don't eat the Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are bad.
No, it's not Brazil nuts in it.
Okay.
But that's what I snack on. Then usually I eat a lot of chicken.
Uh-huh.
And then with some kind of vegetable.
Okay.
And rice.
Yeah.
Like
Chicken rice.
yeah, pretty much chicken and rice.
The Rich Piana special.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, nice, very healthy.
But I eat that all week.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like just because.
Wait, but just chicken and rice. What about what vegetables are you getting?
Usually broccoli.
Oh, okay,
That's
that's
usually what I
good.
go to.
Do you get the frozen broccoli or?
No. Fresh broccoli.
Okay.
Yeah, the chicken's usually baked. And that's it, really. Like, it's super boring.
Brown rice.
Sometimes. To mix it up.
Wait, but do you eat the same thing every day?
Yeah, every day.
Do you not?
No, I mean, well, that's why your guys' physiques are like really jacked and like.
I'm not jacked, but
You know, I got
it
this,
it
but-
prevents me from blowing up, so.
Yeah, no, that's requires a lot of discipline. It's probably all the mental fortitude you got from doing MMA. Like that's why you can.
I don't
still
know,
do it.
man. Like, I just don't want to get old and, like, be like, what happened, right? Like, I
Right,
don't want
right.
to, like.
Yeah, speaking of which, did you know like you know how Conor McGregor punched that old guy? Apparently
He's only like 40.
He's only 50 or something. And he was just
Wait, really? Oh.
yeah, he was more upset that people were calling him an old man. But that's what happens if you drink all the time and don't take care of yourself.
Yep.
Right,
So,
yeah.
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 I know what you mean.
Yeah. That too could be you.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. because like I see a lot of, I mean I just see people that are older, and they're dealing with things that could have been prevented,
Right.
Yeah.
like
Diabetes.
yeah, that kind of stuff. Like I mean that's just diet.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it takes that much effort to
I don't know, man.
put some thought into what you're eating.
Eating chicken and rice every day, that requires discipline. That's good.
But like I mean, but so like on the weekends, then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go to this place that I like. And so it's like I have something to look forward to. It's not just that all the time. But
Wait, quick question. Like, how do you do your meal prep? Like, do you cook all of it on Sunday or what? Like, what do you do?
Saturday or Sunday.
What do you do? Now let's hear about Jake.
Oh, jeez. Well,
So,
no, first I want to know how...
First, I'm going to preface this by saying that when... I mean, I kind of know the answer already. I'm just leading you on to, like, talk and record it. But the way you describe to me, like, how you eat, it's almost as if I put, like, a child's palate and I gave them unlimited money. Right? Right? Isn't that, like... It's like
what a kid would eat.
yeah, it's like, hey, here's a child. Here's some money. Like, go and here are the resources for you.
Yeah.
You do and get what you want.
All right, before we get into I just want to know how you guys do your food prep because I'm trying to do better. So you cook all your chicken on Sunday. You just put it in the fridge, and but then like on the day of, then you cook the rice and veggies on the day of.
Usually I just cook all of it.
Yeah, you can cook rice in advance. Dude.
Rice
doesn't go bad.
It doesn't taste as good if it's not fresh.
What? You microwave it. Microwave works wonders on rice, dude.
But like I think veggies is better to eat same day. Okay, so.
I mean, sure, everything cooks.
Yeah, ideally.
Everything tastes better when you cook it that day. But you know what? I don't want to cook stuff every day.
Yeah, that sucks.
Right. Okay, so you cook 5 chicken breasts on Sunday. Okay.
I don't do that.
Not all.
He does that.
Okay. You alternate between salmon and chicken.
I'm not a good cook.
I just eat random stuff. Dude.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's true. But okay.
Well, I'm not a good cook, so like, it has to be something simple enough that I can do and have it not taste disgusting.
Right.
So, and then my mom, sometimes she'll make extra stuff because she's kind of also on a diety thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just grab some of her stuff too.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So it's like, I'm pretty lucky that either way I can figure something out. So.
Yeah.
So your wife does not cook?
Not all the time.
Yeah.
So what I usually eat, so like I said, Mondays.
Mondays is Burger King Monday, so yeah.
But so that's lunch, right?
Yeah, that's dinner. That's dinner.
Oh, that's dinner.
Yeah. So like lunch, when I go into work, I'll usually either get Chipotle or Subway. That's my healthy eating for the day.
Okay.
Well, I don't understand what that sigh was. Are you trying to drive away the Chipotle sponsorship? Because they have very healthy food.
It's not. That's a problem. It's
What
not.
do you get? What do you
Really? You're telling me getting a salad bowl with lettuce, chicken, black beans, brown rice, guac is not healthy? Okay, cool, man.
They put butter in their rice, dude. That's why it tastes so good.
Yeah, but butter's delicious. It's fine.
So Jay came over. Like I said, Jay came over for dinner, and I asked him if he wanted a little bit of ranch dressing on a salad, and he told me no because it's unhealthy. But he's totally cool. He's totally cool with eating a bunch of butter on his rice at Chipotle.
Look, Chipotle is healthy, man. It's healthy. It's got greens.
It's not, dude.
It's got clean, lean protein and black beans. Like, what more do you need? And Subway,
It
too.
has
Subway.
very high sodium. It has relatively high amounts of fat in the other places.
Well, fat's good for you, though, you know?
So why were you against ranch dressing?
I don't remember. It's just... Because I'm trying to eat a salad. I'm just trying to eat the greens. I'm not trying to put unhealthy stuff on it.
You kind of need dressing to absorb some of those fats because a lot of those fats
What?
aren't water soluble. We talked about this in one of the episodes.
Oh, okay. Weird. But then, yeah, usually I just get vinaigrette because I heard that's healthy, so, you know. But yeah, like every day I just do different things. Sometimes I eat garbage. Like, I also like to eat KFC sometimes. Then other times I'll cook some chicken thighs. I'll just throw them in
What
the
do you
oven.
get at KFC?
Mashed
Mashed potatoes?
I get the 3-piece box with baked beans and mashed potatoes. Although the one...
You know the mashed potatoes have like a shit ton of butter in them, right?
Yeah, they're delicious. Yeah, it's great.
Remind me why you're against the ranch dressing again?
Because salads are supposed to be healthy. Yeah.
So are mashed potatoes, apparently. Right?
Yeah, but like as I was saying before, like if what you're saying is true, which is that KFC is unhealthy, which is probably true, then why would I add to the unhealthiness by also eating ranch? Like now I'm making multiple
I think you've gotten to the point where it doesn't matter.
multiple poor choices.
You made too many poor choices.
I know. You're at the point of no return, dude.
I feel like if you can make fewer bad choices, it's always better than making more. So if I can just cut out ranch, I think I'm still making small steps towards bettering myself.
Okay.
If that's okay.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, and then I also drink alcohol sometimes, but I've been cutting down on that.
Yeah.
Rum and coke.
Like every day, or?
No, not anymore.
So what you described to me is just you eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you consider Chipotle fast food and Subway?
It's this new kind of thing called what people like to call fast casual, but it's definitely still fast food. Yeah.
Yeah, it's healthier though. Come on, you gotta at least agree Chipotle and Subway are healthier than McDonald's. Come on.
I mean.
Come on. You can't be serious. You get so many more greens in Subway and Chipotle. Why are you hesitating?
What greens are you getting at Chipotle?
What you get lettuce and corn and like the
corn.
diet.
Corn has a shit ton of starch in it. And lettuce
is delicious and healthy and green. Yes.
What are you associating things being healthy with the color that it is?
Yeah.
Do you want me to add some green food coloring to that ranch dressing?
No, because that's not real like green. Like you got to eat your greens, man. I'll link.
Do you know what vitamins are in lettuce?
I don't know.
Not a lot.
But it's got other benefits. Like you can't just quantify it by what
are the other benefits? Remind me.
I don't know. But you can't just quantify it because we don't have all the answers in science yet, right? Like
I think they figured out.
Because like
I think you can take.
Because if that were true, then if the only benefit of vegetables was vitamins, then you can just eat multivitamins every day and you just cut out vegetables.
I mean,
from
you get
but
a little bit of fiber, but lettuce is a very small amount of fiber.
There's like non-linear things that are going on with eating vegetables that we don't understand quite just yet.
What veggies are you eating in Chipotle besides lettuce?
The lettuce.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in it.
I can't.
I
can't really continue this conversation. It's like it hurts.
Oh, you're talking about like in addition to Chipotle, like for dinner and stuff.
No,
you're just saying.
Oh,
you're making the. You know what also has lettuce? When I go to In-N-Out and then I order a protein burger because the burger is wrapped in lettuce.
Yeah, but there's not that much lettuce.
It has probably about as much lettuce as you're getting in your Chipotle salad.
I don't think. Well, when was the last time you've been to Chipotle?
I go to Chipotle like sometimes, and
yeah, you get a lot of lettuce, man. It's healthy. You should try it sometime.
I don't know if I can argue with that anymore because it hurts my head. But okay.
All I'm saying, you can't just quantify like greens being healthy because they have vitamins, because then otherwise people just eat.
What are you quantifying it by? You're quantifying
greens are good for you.
You are quantifying it by the fact that it's green.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go eat grass?
Because that's not as healthy.
It's more green, I would argue, than the romaine lettuce they use.
You know what I mean?
There's more chlorophyll in it.
You got to eat green vegetables.
Yeah, but you're not eating a green vegetable. A green vegetable, I would argue, is broccoli, kale, spinach. Those are the top three.
Oh, and when I go to Subway, I have spinach. Yeah.
You get 3 spinach leaves on your sandwich.
That is not true.
Do you get mayo on your sandwich?
Of course not.
Do you get cheese?
Of course not.
What do you get in it?
Oh, I get the spicy Italian, and then I get lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and then I add spinach.
You get the spicy Italian?
Yeah.
That is the worst sandwich for you. Because it's using what is it using in that sandwich?
Stuff that...
Salami? The worst of the meats? You're not even getting lean. You're not even getting lean meats in your sandwich. You're getting the worst meats. You might as well get a turkey with some mayo on it.
Yeah. Turkey doesn't taste as good for me.
Oh boy, dude. Wow. Gains. Alright. Alright, dude.
But yeah, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, spinach, jalapenos, and onions. Yeah, and then oil and vinegar, salt and pepper. Delicious.
Why don't you just not get the oil?
I think the oil's fine. It's oil and vinegar. Yeah, I should probably get my cholesterol checked.
Alright.
That's conversation. But yeah, lettuce is healthy. You know what? Next episode, I'm gonna bring some peer-reviewed papers talking about why. Like
about lettuce? You're gonna look up lettuce?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason that people like don't tout eating a lot of lettuce as being super healthy. But okay, how long do we have on this recording?
Yeah, we've been going at it for a while.
We're gonna split this into 2 episodes. I think.
What?
Let's record a little more and we'll split it into 2. Or we can let's let go. That's fine. So we're gonna go into our final segment and topic for today. We're gonna talk about stuff we've been watching on Netflix and or Hulu. Because we had a discussion about this earlier.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm excited for the Breaking Bad movie, El Camino. But Jay has never watched Breaking Bad.
Right.
Can you explain to our viewers the reason that you don't want to watch Breaking Bad?
The issue with Netflix is that I have to binge watch it, and
This is not an issue with I think this is an issue. It's a personal issue.
Yeah, sure, it's a personal issue, but what I've learned, like it's taken me a long time to learn this, is that I have to be realistic about who I am. You know, like Sun Tzu says, know yourself, or it might have been a Greek guy that said that, but you have to know yourself. And I know that if I start a show I really like, I'm going to binge watch it, and it's going to be 5 a.m., and then I got to go to work the next day. And that's not good. It's not good.
How many times have you binge watched a show and then just not shown up to work?
Never. Like, I don't know. Why are you trying to get me fired?
Blur this part out.
Never.
How many times has it actually happened?
Why are you trying to get me
I'm
fired?
not trying to get you
Never.
fired.
Of course not. I'm a professional.
Okay. And then put that blue screen of death up?
Yeah.
Now what's the actual answer? What's the actual answer just between us?
I have to be edited out.
No, you're gonna forget this.
Because I've asked my coworkers to subscribe to this channel.
You fucked up.
I'm trying to get as many subscribers as possible. Okay, so this is all gonna be out. Okay, yeah, like I'll stay up until 5 a.m. and then it's just rough, right? And that's why I'm not gonna be starting any new shows for a while, because I gotta focus on the important things. I heard it's a good show. But
It's very good.
yeah, but it's already been spoiled for me. Apparently he dies at the end.
You just spoiled it for anyone who has not watched it. Bleep that out.
Well, then I'm doing them a favor.
Put a blue screen of death.
Because they're probably like me, and they're trying to avoid binge watching shows. Because I would like to be a person who can watch an episode and stop, but I realize it's not about who I want to be.
You do this with every show.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
It's not. It's not about like who I want to be. It's about who I am. So I have to take steps to protect myself from poor choices like binge watching shows.
How do you do that, dude? Like I don't.
You can't just say, okay, I'm gonna watch 2.
That's crazy.
Oh come on,
And
because
then-
these shows they all end on cliffhangers every episode.
But you know that.
Like they all end on cliffhangers, and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna watch the 5 minutes of the next one. But that's exactly what they want you to do. They've designed every show to do that. Like they're doing it on purpose, and then like 5 minutes, you're already.
Do you have an addictive personality?
Probably.
Do you have do you have self-control problems with like pornography? Was that a loaded question?
Blue screen of death. Damn it, David. We can't talk about this stuff. We can't talk about this stuff. You bastard.
I can't wait for that.
That cut.
I know that cut. I want to see how you edit that, or if you just forget.
I'm not gonna forget.
But do you have are you addicted to pornography?
I don't think I'm addicted.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you have that same Netflix problem?
Do you
where,
are you like?
No.
You finish one video and then you
Yeah,
go
No,
to the
because
next
like
one,
once you finish a video, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like wham bam, and then that's it. I'm done. Now you move on to watching Netflix.
You're not like that character in that movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, where he's addicted to pornography.
No, and we're wasting valuable recording time, by the way, because none of this.
No, it's good.
None of
Keep it
this.
in, dude.
Nope.
Keep
nope.
it in, bro.
Nope.
Keep it in.
Unacceptable.
What have you been watching, Pablo? You haven't talked to us, sorry.
I did recently start watching some of Breaking Bad. Well, rewatching just the last season.
In preparation for the movie?
Yeah. It was better than I remembered it.
Did you like which of the seasons did you like? I mean, Breaking Bad tells a full complete story,
Yeah.
but the last season almost seems like it was unnecessary until it gets to the end. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to spoil it, but
Yeah.
that's just how it feels. They could have ended it at season.
The fourth season.
Right.
Yeah.
It would have made a good ending, but it would have made it seem like doing bad things was okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and because the show blew up, they
Yeah.
kind of had it. I think that always happens with TV. Like, they're always, once it's successful,
Yeah.
people want more, and they're like, oh, shit, what do we do now? And so, that probably happened, but fifth season wasn't, when I rewatched it, it came across.
There are some good parts, yeah. Some really memorable parts.
Yeah.
And it was definitely necessary to have some of those stories kind of end everything.
Yeah.
What did you like about the show? Since I don't.
It has very good character development, and just seeing the evolution of Walter White's character and Jesse Pinkman's character, that was very good. I liked, as a chemist, I appreciated the amount of work they put in terms of the chemistry. I write a lot of exam questions based on things that happened in the show.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There is a mistake that Walt doesn't notice when he's grading an exam in one of the episodes.
Wow.
You caught that?
I caught that, yes.
Did you put that on IMDb?
I put that on an exam question to my class.
No, you should. No, you should put that on IMDb, man.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's legit.
It's a discontinuity issue.
Yeah, because like they have a section.
I mean,
on IMDb.
I don't know if it's not that he is answering the problem wrong, right? It's a student answers it wrong, he misses it. But that might also be on purpose because maybe he's so involved at that point in cooking that he, it might be a very like.
Oh wow.
And no one would notice it except for someone like me who's like actually.
Oh wow.
And the reason I even noticed it was because I paused the episode at that point so that I could show my students an example question. And I was like, wait a second, they did this problem wrong. Anyways, it's an ideal gas law problem. Well, it's not an ideal gas law problem. I believe it's a Boyle's law question. We'll talk about it next episode or something.
Okay.
If
you can explain what Boyle's law is. That'll be good.
I recently finished watching Atlanta, which I thought was really good.
Oh, right.
Have you seen Atlanta? Man, you're really killing this conversation, Jay.
Oh, no worries. That's what I'm here for.
Atlanta is a show written by and produced by, directed by, maybe. Donald Glover is heavily involved in it.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino. It's basically about a guy who, they never really explain why, but he goes to Princeton for a time, and he quits, and then he becomes kind of just homeless because he doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. But his cousin is a rapper who is just blowing up, so the thing that he decides he wants to do is he wants to be his cousin's manager. Yeah, and it's just about that. But it's a non-linear storyline, and a lot of episodes are just kind of about nothing. That manager process with his cousin. That's kind of like the.
Oh, I've heard about this. Yeah, Orochi Zoolander told me about this.
Yeah, it's a very good show.
Yeah.
There's a very creepy episode that I liked a lot with. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
With Teddy Perkins. It's a Teddy Perkins episode. They have a character who is supposed to be Michael Jackson, pretty much. Ugh. It's super creepy. Ugh. It's super creepy. Ugh. It's like it's not even like important to the storyline. They just had it, and that's what I really like about the show. They just
Ugh.
Yeah, I think he just does whatever he wants.
Yeah, he just
or the team. They just
kind of. But it's good, man. Yeah. It's very good. So
they have a lot of I think realistic dialogue.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's what I appreciate in shows.
Yeah.
When it's like like a conversation we would have about pornography addiction, like we just talked about.
Oh God damn.
They would have that conversation on the show.
It's just making it harder to edit out everything. I'm just gonna have to cut like the entire
Just don't edit it out.
the entire last part.
This has nothing to do with you skipping work because you're binge watching shows. Oh, sorry.
I do not skip work to binge watch shows. I'm just gonna
Nor does
throw
he
that
use
out there.
hallucinogenic drugs.
Yeah, that was a hypothetical
It's
story.
all hypothetical. You hypothetically might skip work if you binge watch. You can say that. People probably would be okay with that.
No. I mean, if I
Like-
did that, why do I still have a job?
Like hypothetically, if you
Why do I still have a job? It's obviously because I'm delivering a lot of value. That's what I'll edit in. Yeah, I deliver a lot of value. You're welcome. Wait, okay, so getting this back on track. So he's homeless. So Childish Gambino's homeless.
Yeah, he also has a kid with this. There's also this other side story. I mean, there's a lot of side stories, but one is a relationship with this woman who he had a child with.
Okay.
That's another kind of like, direction where the show. And he wants to be able to like provide, and he's also trying to figure out where that relationship is supposed to be going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what does Danny Glover do? I missed that.
he's the cousin who dropped out of school,
Oh, he's the cousin who dropped.
and his cousin is the rapper.
Wait, so
He's the one who dropped out of Princeton.
Childish Gambino.
Correct. And his cousin is the rapper.
Okay.
So he's trying to be a manager.
Okay.
There's like some hilarious gags in it too, just like random stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much. There's an invisible car in it. That scene was pretty fucking hilarious.
What does that even mean?
Oh.
That joke was really funny.
What
I don't
does
want to
that
spoil it,
even mean?
but
This is getting too
Yeah.
abstract.
you should watch it. Are you still watching this Minecraft? So you never played Minecraft before?
No.
I'm gonna when I get my new laptop, I'm gonna download it, or I'm gonna play it in the background.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play 7 Days to Die instead.
It's like much better. I mean, this is much better than that.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's more popular, so.
It's I mean, you don't have to worry about the zombie invasion.
Yeah, you can just turn that off. I mean, it looks like there's enemies in this game.
There are mobs.
Yeah.
Anything you're excited about watching, Pablo? Like coming up,
Coming up.
or like movies? Do you want to see the Joker movie?
I do want to see the Joker movie.
Well, let's watch it. Let's watch it and then
And review it
yeah.
afterwards.
Are they trying to make him?
Should we be doing movie reviews on our?
Yeah, we should. Are they trying to make him into like I don't know, like a relatable character? Because like he's not really like an anti-hero is still somebody who you consider.
Joker
a
is
hero.
not an anti-hero.
But like they're making a whole movie about, so he's the protagonist. So like, what are they trying to accomplish?
There is a there is a big concern right now that the Joker movie will cause violence to occur. I don't know. Can I talk about that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's an appropriate
Was it-
topic.
But why? Because is it?
It promotes violence with this group of people which the government calls involuntary celibates.
Incels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this?
Ugh.
That was a warning that the FBI or something put out. I saw
Really? They
I saw
didn't
like
do that.
I
Wow.
saw like a BBC news article about it, that they're worried that the Joker movie will promote violence with involuntary celibates, which is like
Wait. So is the Joker an incel? Like
I guess I think so.
That's his origin story now. So he's like a 4chan troll.
Yeah, actually yes. I think
I mean that's an interesting take on the Joker.
yeah. Well, I mean that's the thing, right? Joker doesn't have. If anyone is familiar with the comics, Joker doesn't have an origin story.
Well, he has a lot of different ones depending on which comic book.
Correct, and
movie,
no one
yeah.
knows what. I mean,
Yeah, nobody knows.
I mean the ones I can name off the top of my head are the Red Hood, right? Then you have the Batman '89 Jack Napier storyline. This movie is the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix is a little bit of Red Hood origin, by the way, but I don't think he falls into a vat of chemicals.
I thought that was the Batman with
Red Hood.
Tim
Red Hood.
Burton.
Well, that's the thing. So Red Hood origin is failed comedian who needs money, so he goes and works with some criminals who put this red hood on him, and when they go to break into a chemical plant, he falls into a vat. And so this movie with Joaquin Phoenix takes on that failed comedian aspect and that might also be why he might be an involuntary celibate. I don't know.
Yeah, like it made him seem like he was just some down on his luck human, so they were trying to like humanize him.
I guess.
But like, I mean, usually with anti-heroes, like they're still heroic, right? But like this guy's just the
He's
Joker's.
not- Joker's
the
not
Joker's
an
a
anti-hero.
bad. Joker's a bad guy, right? But they're making a bad guy like the protagonist of the movie.
He,
It's
like-
kind of weird.
Yeah.
It would be like.
That's why they're concerned about this violence that might spread due to this movie. I don't know.
Don't see it in theaters, but please sponsor us anyways, Joaquin Phoenix.
But so Red Hood storyline, he falls into like a vat, right? And so that's the Batman '89 portion that they took.
Yeah.
In the comics, there's this kind of ongoing thing where they think Joker might be an immortal being who has kind of been present throughout history, and so there's like this part where Batman's looking at all these photos, and there's a guy who looks like Joker, you know, in like Pilgrim times or like, you know, like all these different eras in history where he sees like a guy who looks like the Joker.
Wait, but okay, so like a painting you mean during Pilgrim's time?
Sure. Yeah, not a photo.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Those are the three that.
Oh, that was a cool origin story. So he's like the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyways, a lot of stories that point to the origin, but no one really knows. It's like Wolverine didn't used to have an origin for a long time, and then they made one for him in the comics.
Yeah, I like it better when the origin's mysterious.
Okay.
We want to keep some things mysterious, right? All right, my battery life is pretty close to dead, so I think we'll
We have
just...
to end it here. So we're
wrap
gonna
up
watch
some-
the Joker this upcoming week, and then
Wait, no, because we don't want to get shot up by incels.
we're gonna have Pablo
No.
back on the show at a later.
No,
Is this something you would want to do full time, Pablo? Would you want to be like a every so often guest?
I can be every so often.
Okay, we'll add you into the
I'll
Slack chat.
Skype in.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, awesome.
Make sure to visit Pablo. You have a YouTube channel? You
You
want to plug? Anything you want to plug?
My YouTube is. Oh, actually.
It doesn't have to be a YouTube. Anything that you do that you want to plug, you can do
Like,
it now.
Are you ready to plug your business, or you want to
No,
hold off?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just on my Twitter,
All right.
Pablo _the _Mex. I think it's also my YouTube.
Do you have a private snap that you'd like to?
I don't have a Snapchat.
Okay. All right.
No premium Snap.
No premium snap. Okay.
No OnlyFans or anything. I'll work on it. I'll see.
Oh,
I'll figure stuff.
okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's all I got for now.
Yep. This is Pablo, and yeah, make sure to check out his Twitter channel, and if you want Pablo to make a premium Snap channel, you'd subscribe. Let us know in the comments, of course, as always. At some point, we will hopefully get more viewers, and they'll ask questions in the comments, and we'll address them in future episodes.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. That's fine.
If you want to learn about Jay's like.
Oh God! All right, ending video. Thanks for watching.
All right, thanks for watching, guys, and please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. This is DJLaoD and JY and Pablo the Mex signing off.
Trying to get 1 million views and subscribers. Thank you.